Hey, day 17. Today I delivered 7 bags, which makes 136 bags so far. Today I also started giving out mini hygiene packets, which just have an individually wrapped toothbrush, a mini toothpaste, and like a hotel bar of soap. That way I can put them more frequently in with the lunches so the guys can have a quick freshen up, and the ones who don't carry a bag or anything don't have to worry about having larger toothpaste and whatever to keep track of. And then the guys I see regularly who want it or I know will hang on to it, I bring them the larger hygiene kits. So that's cool. I'm glad that worked out, and I started that today. Today I also got to officially meet two of the gentlemen that I give to on Eastern Parkway. I call one Rasta and I call the other one Whitebeard. But I got to meet them officially today, and they both looked like they were having cognizant days. One doesn't seem like he's not cognizant. I just sometimes catch them when they're kind of sleeping or and one I had seen earlier, and he was sleeping, and I didn't want to wake him because he seemed kind of soundly sleeping. But I got to meet them today, and they thanked me for what I'm doing, and they asked me a little about, one asked me, like, am I with an organization, or we got to chat just a little. I asked him if I could bring him some of the hygiene stuff. He said that would be great. He said, wake him up if he's sleeping, and I come by. The other one has his arm in a cast, so I'm gonna bring him just some pain relievers, and I'm trying to see kind of what else I can do for him. I've given him a full hygiene kit. I saw my man T today. Hadn't seen him in a few times out. He thanked me again for the sleeping bag and the T-shirt and the hygiene stuff. He was like, "Hey, it was all great. It came in on time." Um, he still has needs, but we're picking away at it one by one. So, and I didn't see my man Frank today, but the guys told me not on Sundays. So, but I gave to two of them, Frank's friends, and I see them frequently. These other guys, and I've given to them before. But sometimes they decline. Like if they've already eaten that afternoon or whatever, they'll decline. And then if they need it that day, they'll accept it. So I try not to make any assumptions. I offer everyone every time. I kind of sometimes give a general offer if it's like a little awkward to go to one by one or whatever. But I don't want to assume that they do want it or assume that they don't want it. And actually, when I saw my man B one day, the other day, I asked him, hey, do you want a lunch today? And he looked at me like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, well, I don't want to assume that you always want it. What if one day you're like, I don't want your lunch, like your peanut butter and jelly is the worst, or like I don't like your biscuits, or whatever, or maybe you ate that day. I don't know. Anyway, so today was kind of nice because one of those guys especially, like, he is a little cantankerous sometimes, and I hesitate, like, approaching him sometimes. And so today, like, to hear him give me that feedback was really lovely, and the other gentleman is just a sweetheart. So it was nice to get his name today and such. So yeah, I was not wanting to go out today, to tell you the truth. But of course, as always, in the end, it was worth it, and I'm glad I did. So tomorrow's a new day, and I have a lot that I want to get accomplished over the next week, I guess. So, yeah, here we go.